From the Silver Lanes in Garden City, this is Omni Edition's Up Your Alley. Brought to you by King Cone on Ford Road just east of Merriman, by Geppetto's in the Garden Plaza just west of Middlebelt, by the Silver Lanes on Middlebelt Road just north of Ford, by Tales and Tapes Bookstore in the Sheridan Square, and by Your Travel Planner, also in the Sheridan Square and all in Garden City. Here now your host, Kevin Krames.
Hello and welcome to Up Your Alley, Garden City's #1 television show and #1 bowling show in the nation. And this show is being brought to you from the fabulous housings of the Silver Lanes here in Garden City. And if you didn't see last week, we have underground ball returns. The lines don't work, so if you step on a line and it won't buzz. But you people at home probably won't do that. And can we get a shot of the pins? Do we got a shot of the pins? Get a tight shot of the pins for me. Go to the pins, Ed, because they're not letting us use these, folks. Look how battered and beaten those pins are. They're terrible. You probably can't tell, but there's gouges in them. This is a regulation pin, folks. These are brand new. There's 20 cases of them in the back. For now on, we're going to leave a brick in the door, and that way you can come in and just take your own. But these are regulation pins. It's about 3 and some pounds, 3 pounds something. Bruce told me he's not sure what they are. What's that a shot of? It's a shot of Bruce. That's Bruce, the owner. He bought these pins, especially for the bowling alley, because they're redoing everything. The lanes are redone. They're fabulous. There's underground ball returns, like I stated, and pins made by Brunswick Flyer. These are ABC approved pins, and that's where we get our averages, folks. The averages are from ABC, and if you're not associated with ABC, then we have to give you an average of 150 for a male and 120 for a female. Also, folks, this is the second season. In the second season, if you win 6 shows in a row, give me the tape, Johnny. There you go, Toronto. That's where you're going, folks. You're going to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. 3 days and 2 fabulous nights in Toronto, courtesy of Your Travel Planner, and that is owned by Del Broquette. And it's in, what was that? I sound like Marty Adler. But Your Travel Planner is located conveniently in Sheridan Square, across from Pizza Hut on Ford Road in Garden City. So right now I'd like to bring up Arlie Downer. Arlie is the challenger. He's been on the show before. He knows how it goes. He's never been to Toronto. So let's bring him up. Roll the card of applause. Okay, thank you. How you doing today, Arlie?
Not bad.
We have to move into, there you go. And your name is spelled D-O-W-N-E-R.
Right.
And if you people got the clipping that when Arlie was in the Observer last time on the show, they spelled it wrong, blame that on Len Poger. So anyways, Arlie, was it a problem coming back? Did you want to come back?
Yeah, I was ready to come back. It's getting that time of the year again.
Time to bowl. It's September, second week in September. You going to bowl in a couple of leagues? Or?
I'm not sure where I'm bowling yet.
But you're going to bowl,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
bowl. I don't know where or when, but I'm bowling.
That's what I like about Detroit, in the Detroit area. It's everybody bowls. They don't care where it is. They just do it. So right now, we're going to bring up the champion. Now, Ralph Cates won 2 times. And bring him up here right now. If he happens to win 4 more shows, you're going to Toronto, Ralph. What do you think about that?
I'm working for it.
Are you going to go if we give it to you?
Yeah, I'll go.
Or would you sell it back to us so that we don't have to cancel the show?
No, I'm going to make you live up to your word.
What a guy. And Ralph, what do you think? We're giving you, your average went up to 181, and your regular average is a bit below that. So is it going to be a problem to beat that?
It shouldn't be.
Last week you bowled a 192. You just bowled fabulous. The lane conditions were terrific. You came back this week, which was actually 5 minutes ago, and is it going to be a problem for you?
It shouldn't be.
Could you say that again?
No, it shouldn't be.
Okay, so we're going to go to a break. When we come back, Arlie's going to start off, and then Ralph, and then Arlie, and back and forth until somebody wins. So stay tuned.
chimpanzees. For centuries, we've been trying to make them act like us. But now we're finding out that chimpanzees act even more like us when we allow them to act like themselves. That's why the Detroit Zoo is now building what will be the world's finest natural habitat chimpanzee exhibit. 4 acres of authentic forest where you can watch and study chimps as they actually live in their natural environment. 4 acres that will help our zoo stand out as one of the best anywhere. And your donations can help. Just send whatever you can afford, even if it's only $1 or $2, to Chimps, P.O. Box 1989, Royal Oak, Michigan 48068. Because together we can build the chimpanzees the kind of home they can be proud of when their relatives come to visit.
And now Arlie Downer is going to bowl his first frame. Like I said before, Arlie's been on the show. He didn't win last time, but hopefully he's going to win this time. He's got a 2-pin handicap, and we're looking for a good matchup here against Ralph. Averages are 178 to 181. Arlie starts out, he knocks down 9. Be throwing at the 5-pin right now. Now, folks, I didn't state in the beginning of the show, but this show is being brought to you by a grant from the Garden City Cable Commission. And if you, too, would like to put a show of your own together, just contact the Cable Commission through City Hall. And they'll help you do whatever you want. Put anything on the air, folks. They'll help you. Bless their souls. Here comes Arlie. He's throwing at the 5-pin. He picks it up. A spare for Arlie Downer. All right, now that brings up Ralph Cates, our 2-week champion. Last week, Ralph won on bonus Jeopardy. Here comes his shot. Knocks down 7, leaving the 4-7-9 combination. Now, Ralph bowls all over the place. He's in the leagues, and he bowls in tournaments, and he's close to pro. There you see, he didn't need to go for it. He picked up the 2. So they'll start out even, 9-9. And if Arlie used his handicap now, he'd have 11, and he'd be leading Ralph by 2. And Ralph knocks down 8 more. Leaving, I can't really tell, but I think it's the 6-3 combination. Happens a lot in bowling. Here's his next shot. He picks up 1. They'll give him 18 through the 2nd strike. Now, Ralph is a Garden City graduate in 1986. He graduated with me. I had Ralph in band in junior high, and we was always get in trouble. Arlie, nice slow ball. Brooklyn side. Knocks down 9. So I'll give him 19 in the first frame. Now, if any of you viewers would like to be on the show, it's real simple. Just come right down here to the Silver Lanes on Middle Belt, just north of Ford Road, and sign up. So I'll give Arlie a 28 through the 2nd frame. He'll be bowling in his 3rd frame right now. But just come right down here to the bowling alley and ask for a sign-up sheet, and they'd be happy to give you one. And you can also drop us a line, care of Kevin Kramus, Omni Edition, Post Office Box 447, Garden City, Michigan 48135. And folks, if you didn't get that address, watch it tomorrow or later on today. As long as this isn't a Friday. So he knocks down 9 more. And someday, folks, if you keep watching the show, we're going to get real live celebrities on the show. We haven't got any yet, and we haven't found any, and we don't know any. We're going to try to get some. For those people that listen real late at night to radio, you could get radio personality Greg St. James. He's a good buddy of mine. I was on radio with him. And Harley picks up a spare in the 3rd frame. We're also trying to get Patton Wags to be on the show from WRIF in the morning. We can't quite, I mean, I've been talking to him every day on the radio. I almost got a contract, but I just need one thing there to get him to be on the show, and I just can't get it. It's $2,000. So Ralph will be throwing at the 1, 2, 8, 10 combination. It's kind of a baby split. And he picks up 3 of them. I'll give him 27 through the 3rd. We would like to thank our crew for being on the show. For those people that can't read, the credits at the end of the show. There's you've seen Ralph knock down 8, leaving the 6-9 combination. We have Ed Kane and Bob Kuzmano on camera, and Mr. Dan York directing. And I was a production assistant, folks. That's all I was. And Ralph picks up a spare. First spare of the game. That'll bring up Arlie Downer. So, Ralph, how many years have you been bowling?
About 16.
16? Ooh, you were bowling. You were crawling on your hands and knees when you were bowling. That's a long time. Must have been, oh, what, 3, 4?
About 4.
Ooh. So Arlie knocked down 8, leaving the 4-10 split. What pound ball did you use?
I don't even remember.
Could you pick it up with one hand or 2?
No, 2.
There you see it, folks. He's not modest. So that 8 pins gave Arlie Downer a 46. And Arlie picked up 1 pin. I'll give him 55 through the 4th frame. So what are you doing now, Ralph, now that you're out of high school?
I'm working as an assistant manager at Minute Lube.
At Minute Lube? Are you going to school or anything?
Not right now.
Could you get us a good deal on our cars?
Oh, yeah, bring it on up. I'll give you a good deal.
You weren't happen to be the one that oiled down these lanes, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Because I used a little bit, 1 quart too much, I think, folks. So Arlie got a strike. It's going to be neck and neck here. Ralph knocks down 7. Leaving the 3-6-10 combination. Those 44 pins gave Ralph, or those 44, he got picked up. He knocked down 44 pins on the next frame, folks. That's just phenomenal. He threw the ball so hard they fell down all across the bowling alley. Ralph gets a spare. Ralph, slow it down a little bit. We don't want to run short. Give us some tips or something, Ralph. Just go real slow. He knocks down 8. Sounds like Arlie's got a whole crowd of people here with you. Whole bunch, huh?
Yeah, they're just coming in now.
These all your kids?
Some are, and some are my nieces.
Half of them are yours. And Ralph picks up 1. That'll give him a 63 through 5 frames. That'll give him a 72 through 6 frames. And there you see Arlie's shot. He knocks down 9, leaving a solid 10 pin. Now Arlie's got a strike in the 5th frame, and that'll go into effect as soon as he throws his second ball. There you see him. He's got a whole host of onlookers with him. Here's his shot. Can you hang on? No, it falls. So I'll give him a 74 through 5 frames. Now Arlie only has a 2-pin handicap. It's real neck and neck here, folks. Ralph, are you good under pressure?
I hope so.
There you heard it, folks. A strike for Harley Downer. Nice ball. They're both using an angle. Harley's using a blue angle. Ralph's using a gray angle. Here's Ralph's ball. A little bit high, folks. Leaving 2. And Ralph picks it up. Nice ball by Ralph Cates. So Ralph's got a spare in the 7th frame. Right now he's bowling in the 8th frame. And he gets a strike. So that's going to help Ralph. I'll give him a 92 through the 7th frame. Arlie leads by a pin in the 7th frame. And Arlie gets a strike there in the 8th. That's 2 in a row for Arlie Downer. So now Arlie will be bowling in his 9th frame. He's got 2 in a row. He has an 83 in the 6th frame. Shh. Be very, very quiet. There's his ball, folks. It's going to hook in there into the pocket. Another strike. That's a turkey for Arlie Downer. If he gets one more, that'll be a fourple. Here comes Ralph Cates bowling in the 9th frame. And Ralph knocks down 7. Here he comes, second ball of the 9th frame. Ralph picks it up. Nice ball by Ralph Cates. So Ralph will be bowling in his 10th frame right now. Here it is, folks. He leaves 1. So Ralph has a 131 through the 10th frame. Now he's throwing at the 7-pin. He's going to have to cross alley here. Here it is, folks. He gets it. If he strikes here the highest, he'll get a 151. Here it is. 150 for Ralph Cates. So now Arlie will bowl his 10th frame. That's 149 for Ralph. I missed it by 1 pin. Big deal, 1 pin. Ralph, Michelle screwed you up because if it was by 1 pin, you would have won. Here's his ball. It's hooking in there. A baby split. He knocks down 7, leaving the 1-2-10 combination. Shh, be very, very quiet. Here's his shot. And he knocks down 2 of them. Does Michelle have the final tote on this? 168 for Arlie Downer. Plus 2, 180 with his handicap. Or 170. Plus 12, 180. So folks, we're going to go to a break. We're going to say goodbye to Ralph, and we're going to give Arlie his prizes. So stay tuned.
Attention, the Detroit Zoo will open in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, please. Just 5 minutes.
My lines! My lines! I can't remember my lines, ever.
My makeup, my makeup.
Wardrobe! I say wardrobe!
How do I look? Seriously, how do I look?
Hey, honey, give me a little kiss before I go on.
Okay, guys, this way.
Wrong way, guys.
Nice going, Melton. My lines! My lines!
Ba 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 boo.
I want to talk to my agent.
Let me talk to your agent.
Take it from me, you just gotta keep cool.
Positions, everyone.
Hey, no shoving.
Who's away from me? I don't do that.
Hey, this place is a zoo.
Visit the Detroit Zoo and see how the stars live.
1 and 2 and...
Hi and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, back to Up Your Alley. I'm a very happy man right now because, well, just because. I can't tell you, but just because. But anyways, folks, we're going to bring up Ralph Cates right now, and Ralph won 2 in a row, and this was his 3rd show. And Ralph, you bowled excellent. You bowled one of the highest games we've ever had on the show, that 192. And then you just bowled a 149. What happened?
I was hurrying.
Are the lanes changing a lot? Is the oil shifting to the other side?
Drying up a little bit where my line is.
Because you throw a mean hook there on the right-hand side. That could have been the problem. But did you have a good time on the show?
Oh, yeah, I had a great time.
And you're welcome to come back anytime after 1992. So what do you think?
Great.
All right, and we ought to be national by then. So congratulations on winning 2 times in a row. You can come back and maybe go we'll go to Germany next year or something like that maybe. But anyways, congratulations on